Hey and welcome back to a brand new video on today's channel where I'll be going over the Easter egg guide for Kowloon and how to build the Sliqifier and other parts within the map. So follow me on Twitter at TwoBasic, make sure to drop a like on the video and smash that subscribe button to be notified for more zombies content in the future. And without any further ado, we're going to hop right into this map as this is a no BS guide for the Kowloon Easter egg. Link for the map is in the description below, guys. If you want to check this map out for yourself and follow this guide in order to complete it, or even try it for yourself, you can do that as well. So let's get right into it. When you first load into the map, you will be required to turn on 6 generators that are located throughout. Luckily, the map creator has created waypoints which are hovering above the generator itself. So the first generator location is next to Quick Revive. Now, if you head from the spawn room onto the kind of roof part and jump into the canvas and kind of balcony area, walk straight ahead and on your right hand side, you'll see it right there. The second generator is located below Speed Collar just before the catwalk. Now, like I said, if you're having trouble finding it, look for a prompt that has a power symbol on it and then that one be you're looking for. Third part location is in the lab room, so if you head to your right after turning that last generator on, go through the kind of little cubby, little kind of zigzag, it's very tight in there, and you'll come across the lab room. In the far right corner, just before you enter, you'll see the generator against the wall there. The fifth generator is located next to Deadshot Daiquiri. Now head through to the little cubby, you'll see the Krig on the wall by to your right, head through there and you'll see in the far corner there's a door. Behind those doors is the power there. Get through those doors with 1250 points, I'm pretty sure it is, so open that up and that should be you. The sixth generator is located next to the M16 wall by. Now this is actually back where you came from, so head back towards Stamina Up and look across to the M16 wall by, and in that room in the far corner you will see, you cannot miss it, the sixth generator. The last generator will require you to go across, double back on yourself in the map and head towards the double tap machine. Now this is go back towards spawn and actually you'll see where Quick Revive is. There's a door just there. Open that door and go through and you'll see on the bottom floor at the far right, just below the stairs, you'll actually see the last and final generator. Turn it on and you will have all generators on now. All generators have waypoints above them so you cannot miss them when you're looking for them. So if you are struggling, just look for that little power symbol in the areas that I've mentioned and that should be you. Now I'm going to be going over all part locations. This will include the shield, the Sliqifier, the lightning rod, and including the Tramplesteam. Now the first part locations I'm going to go over is the shield, as I find this is actually quite important in order to complete this map and not die. Now the first part for the shield is located but just before Fighter's Fizz. The part is in a dark corner next to the window. Click that part and now we're on to the next part. The second part, once you have all 6 generators on, you'll be able to collect the second part. This is located to the double doors across from Electric Cherry. Instead of going left, look to your right and you'll see the part in the corner. Pick it up and you're now on your final shield part. The third part is located across from ICU perk or the ICU perk if you are on the lower floor next to the Elemental Rock. Head towards the double doors and you'll be greeted by some extremely tight corridors. Walk through until you see a red chair. On the red chair is where the shield part is located. Collect it and we can now build the shield. You can build the shield right next to Deadshot Daiquiri, head towards the Stamina Up machine and it'll be on the opposite side. Now throughout this map, each build you obtain throughout this map, all the parts for them, you can only build them in specific locations. Now I will say where to build these parts, as like I've said already for the shield, and now we move on to the Sliqifier. Part 1 for the Sliqifier is located in spawn next to the stoner. Go ahead, click the part and head to the next part location. Now if you are, I actually missed this, but you can actually collect this in the very first spawn room when you do spawn in, which is actually up in the platform right next to the stoner wall by. The second part is in the middle of the lab room on the table. You cannot miss it. It is the red canister. It is very obvious and it should be just on the table across from the generator and then the lab room. The third part for the Sliqifier is located in the same area as ICU perk. Instead of going up the stairs to your right, continue on and you'll see the part on your left and you'll see the part on the left table next to the microwave. The final part is located next to Juggernaut. It is on a bench next to a teddy bear. Now you'll have all the parts for the Sliqifier. Once you have all the parts for the Sliqifier, head to the roof where you'll be able to build the wonder weapon. Now do not get rid of the Sliqifier as you will need this later on in the Easter egg. I recommend that you do not get rid of it even if you try and get the lantern step, as if you did use the lantern step later on in this Easter egg tutorial, you will lose out your weapon. Now for the Tramplesteam, the first part location is located in the opposite building from the spawn room. Jump down into the building and walk straight ahead, and on the table on your right you'll see the flag part. Go ahead and collect the part and go into the next spawn location. The second part is located near Speed Cola from the sweaty shop. Go to the doors on your left, then take another left until you're at a ledge. Now look to your left again, and the part for the Tramplesteam is in the corner. It's very dark, but it is there. Collect the part and you're only 2 parts away from collecting the Tramplesteam. The third part location is located near the original box location. If the random box hasn't spawned there, it'll be the same location as Stamina Up. It will be located across from Stamina Up on 2 red barrels. Collect that and you're now on your last part. The fourth and final Tramplesteam part is located near Double Tap. This is where the elemental rock is located. Head up the stairs at the far right corner. Once you are outside, look across the catwalk and you'll see the last part against the wall. Collect that last part and you'll now have all parts for the Tramplesteam, but you will have to build it in a specific place. Head up towards Untitled Chapter and follow the path towards Juggernaut. Once you're in the Juggernaut room, you'll see a bench across from it. This is where you can build the Tramplesteam. Then we move on to the lightning rod, which is used for the Easter egg steps. The first part for lightning rod is located across from Speed Cola. You'll see a broken wall which you can jump across. If you are having trouble getting across, use the Tramplesteam. If your Tramplesteam doesn't work, because it didn't work for me in my game, just run and you'll time your jump just right and you'll make it across. Once you're in that room, you'll see the part right in front of you on a bench. The second part will require you to have the Tramplesteam again. Head towards the AK wall by and go up the ramp. Take another right until you come across a machine where you can complete a challenge. Place the Tramplesteam down facing towards the window across from you. Once you are across, you'll see the part in the left hand corner. For the third and final part, you'll see the Tramplesteam again. Head to Double Tap and you'll see an area which can't be accessed as you can't jump across to it. Place your Tramplesteam and collect the final part. Once you have all parts, you will need to head to the roof, which is next to PSD Flopper. Go up towards the zip lines and you'll be given a prompt to build the lightning rod. Now this is where I would come in and do my challenges next for this part of the Easter egg, as you will need a lantern for the next steps. Challenge 1, this will require you to fill 3 lanterns located across the map. The first lantern location is located just across from Stand Up in the corner. The second lantern location is actually located in the spawn room next to the ammo crate. And the third and final lantern is located next to the gate at the roof in the corner. Challenge number 2, this is the easiest to complete of them all, as you actually have already did this challenge earlier in the video, if you have been following along of course. This challenge will require you to turn on all 6 generators. As you have turned on all the generators already, click the prompt and you'll have completed this challenge. Then you're on to the final challenge. The final challenge will have you obtain an upgraded weapon. This can be any upgraded weapon as long as it's pack punched. You will need to get 50 kills with that weapon. You will know once you've completed this challenge when an audio cue is sound. Now you can actually move into the vial step. First, head to the roof. Once you complete all the challenges, you will now be tasked with collecting 3 vials which are behind wooden planks, which can be accessed using the lamp. And if you're unsure what planks they actually are or what door to use, you'll see a lantern kind of symbol, painting or drawing on the actual wooden door itself. Use the fire button and then it should disappear and then you have access to the actual door itself. So the first location is right next to Electric Cherry, just as you jump down from the roof. Second location is across from Speed Cola, and the final location is located near the ICU perk and the generator next to the M16 wall by. It's in that little cubby there, just in that corner, so be careful when you do access that last one, as you can get stuck and the last thing what to happen is to die there. For the next step, you must gather a few items. First item is a 115 bucket, which can be used to gather element 115 from the rock next to Double Tap. Remember, this will take a couple of rounds, so I advise you do this step as soon as you can. While filling the bucket, you can collect a key card which is floating above the element 115 rock. Head to the roof and use the zipline, which will take you to the rock. When in the air, hold the interact button, mine is square on mine, I was using the PS4 control, I think it's F or E depending on your key bindings on the keyboard. This means you'll grab the key mid-air. If you are having trouble with this, just keep trying and you will get it eventually. Now once you have the key card, head to the roof and go to the locker, which can now be accessed. Grab the elemental ball, place the elemental ball in the lightning rod above you, wait a few seconds and lightning will charge it. Located across the map are 3 generators. These generators will require you to use the charge ball to power them. You will need to go back to the roof and to charge the ball every time you power up a generator. For an example, the first generator is actually located below you in Juggernaut. Put it in and a fortress task will happen for a set amount of time where you cannot leave that area while the generator is charging. Once you have done that, collect the ball and go up to the roof again, put the ball into the lightning rods and then wait a few seconds and repeat this process over and over. The second location location is located just across from Stamina Up. Now when I was doing this, zombies glitched for some reason and wouldn't attack me, and the map just released, so I'm assuming it's just a bug, but overall I didn't have any problems with this step. And the final generator is actually located next to the speed cola machine. Once all generators have been powered on, head to the roof once again and place it in the shrine. You'll see a stand which looks like it's missing a ball. This is where you'll place the elemental ball. Now you're required to mix element 115, which is obtained from the rock earlier on from the element 115 bucket. With the vials you obtained, go to the lab and you can begin the mixing. You'll have to wait a round or two, but head back and collect your unstable 115 vial. Once that step has been complete, head into the generator next to the wall by, and you'll see a pod where you can place your Sliqifier and the unstable 115 vial. Again, you have to wait around or two while those mix. Once that has completed, head to the roof again and go up to the elemental wall and shoot it with your upgraded Sliqifier. You'll see that the ball begins to float into the distance. Now this step is very similar to Gorokrovi. You are now tasked with following the ball around the map, and every time it stops you have to shoot it. The ball can be found near Speed Cola, and you can hear an audible sound resonating when you are near it. Repeat this process until the ball ends up in the mouth of the dragon at spawn. You're now on to the final step of this Easter egg. It will now prompt you if you want to begin the final step of the satisfaction. When you're in the final step, you must stay up on the platform next to the stoner wall by and collect souls until your screen goes white. Once your screen has returned back to normal, you'll be giving a perkaholic and you are now officially completed the Kowloon map. If you found this guide helpful, then please like, subscribe and turn notification bell on to be notified for more zombies content in the future. I will leave timestamps below just so you know where everything is, and if you want to go back and check out different parts of the video that you may have missed, then you can do that too. If you'd like to check out the map out for yourself, I'll leave a link for the map in the description below for you all to look and check out. I highly recommend this creator, made an amazing map, and the Easter egg is actually pretty damn fun too. Follow me on Twitter at TwoBasic and join my Discord to be a part of our community. So with all that out of the way, I'll see you all next time.
Blood isn't running, isn't pumping in my heart, and when I sing about the flowers and